Hello there. Welcome back to Story Garden. Very excited to see you today. Lot of times we heard this, how volunteering can make difference in people's life. Any community that you work with, we talk, we know how impactful it can be. But today, we're actually talking about the impact of volunteering, not on the communities that we work with, but on ourselves. When we volunteer, what happens to us? I think that the transformation that can happen to us is what we are going to talk about today. And to talk about this, we have my great friend, Vishnu. Hi, Vishnu.
Hey, hi Moses.
Hi. Nice to see you.
Same here, same here. Nice to see you, Moses.
Yes. Thank you for, joining me on this episode.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
And Vishnu is, I think many of you would know him. He's a very popular person. Vishnu is a community builder and founder of Smileys and now volunteering influencer. So thank you, Vishnu, for joining me.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Moses.
Yeah. Vishnu, can you talk to us about the power of volunteering? What happens when you work or when you go and do volunteering with a community? What is the impact on the individual who is volunteering? Can you talk us through that?
Yeah, sure. So since this is Story Garden,
Yes.
I am today going to share story of one volunteer who joined me at a very young age when he was in 9th standard, and how volunteering and he grew together.
Wow.
Okay. So his name is Jaren. He is a person who is in Bangalore. He is a proper Bangalore guy who was born and brought up here. So he started volunteering when he was in 9th standard. So it was one random event where he came and he was volunteering. I never noticed him, but I saw him repeating volunteering again and again. So later I come to know a bit of his background, which I'm going to share now. So he is the elder son of his house, kind of compared always with his much more efficient and confident younger brother. And he had a little bit of behavioral issue because of that, like anger towards his brother, not listening to parents, and trying to take that out everywhere to show that I'm a rebel. And he also had this problem of not very confident to talk. If he talks very good, but if it's a crowd, if it's a stranger, if it's a public, then he stammers or his confidence go down. So, but then he was very good with his actions. Say, you give him a responsibility, like, hey, you buy these many things and bring for the event. He will get up early morning, he'll go to the shop, he bargain, he get the best price and he'll bring. But it was done in a very isolation. He do it alone. So I could see a fighter in him, but also a lot of aggression, which he's kind of keeping in him. So I started slowly giving him small responsibility. So he started coming regularly, started doing it, started taking diverse responsibility. And slowly he also started mingling with the people. And then after 2 years, he started, we had Corona. So this thing happened before Corona. And then that time he was exploring volunteering. He loved it. And then during the Corona time, he had to actually meet a lot of people because we had this grocery distribution and things like that. So this guy started becoming very active because there was a need. And that actually drove him to do much more than what as an individual he was limited to. Now he cannot just do something saying that, oh, I am like this, so I cannot do, right? So he was talking to more people, understanding the situation and then getting what is needed.
So he's rising to the occasion. Yeah.
Yeah. He was more trying to push himself to the need of the situation. Yeah, rising to the occasion. And then, so during that time, he's graduating in from 9th to 10th, then 10th to 11th, then 12th. He was like that Corona batch. He was actually the 12th graduate.
Yeah.
The Corona students and all. So he was in that. And then when we opened up after 2 years of Corona, the volunteering, we opened up. By then he was in first year. So we started telling people, hey, please bring more volunteers because many of them went out of our city and we don't have our regular volunteers. So this guy, Jaren, what happened is like when he came after Corona, I still remember how confident less he was and how he used to stammer. And I still remember the way he dressed up. Everything used to reflect no confidence. And after Corona, when we opened up, I saw one guy fully stylish with tied hair, specs, like, the latest specs, having an amazing Instagram profile, coming with a group of people whom I don't know. Earlier, I used to think all his friends were only volunteers. Now he's making friends and he's bringing them to help me and support me.
Wow.
It doesn't end over here. That is the big thing. Then he started volunteering with all these small organizations where less people go. And then whenever he go, his friends also started going there. So though he never came into social development sector or anything, as an individual, he grew and volunteering in him also grew. And
Wow.
from a boy in his shell, he actually evolved out as a young adult who is very confident, and all his social media content mostly was reflecting around any of the social impact organization. How wonderful, right?
Wonderful journey. I think this is really remarkable because a lot of times, Vishnu, I think all of us feel sometimes empty, insignificant. Sometimes we don't know, hey, what is the purpose of my life? I
True.
think what I'm hearing you telling is if you have any of these things, don't worry, you are not alone. And if you feel any of these things, I think Vishnu's medicine is go find a community in your place, volunteer. I don't know whether how much impact you will make for the community that you will work with, but the transformation is guaranteed in you. Am I right, Vishnu?
100%, 100%. Keep volunteering.
Absolutely. Happy volunteering. And if you like this video, please share, like the video so that others will find it easily. And don't forget to subscribe to Story Garden. Thank you.